I realized for some reason it clicked in my head that, hey, if you stay in this ESL class, you will never learn anything. And so I did something that most of the majority of the Bosnian kids that I went to school with did not do, which is taking myself out of the ESL class. There were some that did that, definitely some that did that, but most of them stayed in the ESL class because what the schools did, thinking that it would, for some reason do us a favor, they would allow us to stay in the ESL for like 3 or 4 years and we'd receive credit for it, like it wasn't foreign language credit, it was like English credit. And I mean, that was just completely ineffective because, kids just stayed in ESL and learned, 4 or 5 years later still spoke as much English as they did their first 4 months in the country. And over time, I started, my language skills were definitely improving. The population of Bosnian students was much smaller, which enabled me to, or pressured me to communicate with American kids and really utilize my speaking skills. And then I, of course, enrolled again in all the English classes, and by the time I graduated, from Hancock, I was one of the top students. I was the third in my graduating class. So, I did really well, but it was all because of this sort of, partially because of realizing that some of these things and some of the ways that the system was structured was really not going to help me. I think it all relates back to that sort of, the language aspect, Until I was able to speak and communicate well with others, I couldn't really move beyond or grow as a person within this society.